So what is the best screen recording software for courses, for funnel builders? In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Camtasia from the perspective of a marketing funnel builder. So let's get into it. So you'll be able to find a link below. Like I said, in this video, I'm going to be recording Camtasia, specifically Camtasia 2018, from the perspective of a marketing funnel builder and a content creator. This is an affiliate review, so the link below is an affiliate review. However, it's as unbiased as I can possibly make it. There's a few things that I mentioned that I don't like about it, just to give you guys a full overview. I'll be looking at the price. I'll also be looking at the benefits and the features of Camtasia. If you want to record video sales letters, if you want to record product demonstrations, if you want to record processes and documentation so you can start hiring staff and outsourcing work, then you're looking for a screen recorder and editing suite, and Camtasia 2018 might be it. So outsourcing and hiring can become very messy unless you've got a very strict way of doing things, and unless you've got a clearly written process and documentation. You'll find people can kind of go off on the deep end a little bit and produce results that aren't really up to par. But also, explaining bugs and broken things and troubleshooting can be a real hassle if you need to call someone up, which is kind of the problem. Like, not everyone is available to call all the time, or if you've got a problem with a piece of software or some work that you're doing and you want someone to take a look at it and troubleshoot it, it's not always convenient to have them jump on, and it can be difficult to explain. Writing content and typing it out isn't always convenient, it's not always fast, and it might not be your favorite way of doing things, and that's what screen capture software like Camtasia is designed to eliminate. So it's designed to help processes much easier, it's designed to help you troubleshoot easier, it's designed to help you communicate without live calls, and it allows you to create content very, very quickly. I think there's a bit of a misconception that you have to be an editing pro or a filming pro to use software like this. There's things like, Adobe's Premiere Pro and Final Cut Studio and things like this. There's a lot of different software out on the market that can do some very clever things. One of them I absolutely adore. There's another kind of competitor to Camtasia called Use Loom, which I absolutely love. But you don't need to be an editing genius or even a pro at editing to be able to use software like Camtasia to put together videos, well, like this, to be honest. You also don't have to buy expensive editing software. For the price and what it does, Camtasia is an incredible piece of software. I think what's telling about it is that of all of the tools and software and products that I've used over the years, Camtasia is something that is constantly in my library. Every time they update it, they bring out a better version. I think it's telling that it's stood the test of time and that something hasn't come along that's 100 times better. They are constantly adding to it, and for me, it's a vital part of my tech stack. So the first thing that you can do with Camtasia is create video sales letters. This is actually the first time that I started using Camtasia. Back when I first started Sell Your Service, I created a few little products like the Cerberus method, which is kind of like a qualification course. Got my $19 email series, or it's called the $100,000 email series. I've got loads of little products and things that I wanted to be able to sell, but selling over a webinar isn't always convenient. So I'd put together these little video sales letters. I'd just create a slide presentation, and I'd use Camtasia to record myself on the screen, kind of the PowerPoint, and just me talking into the microphone exactly like I'm doing now, but recording the screen. And that then became a video sales letter that I could put on the internet. I uploaded it to Vimeo, and it would just sell automatically then. So we started creating thank you videos, we started creating onboarding videos, we started creating sales videos and webinars and training series, and then we created courses. So Camtasia was really the start of me being able to scale out my business, and the 2018 version is still being used every single day by me. I'm literally using it right now to create these videos, and the ability for me to be able to record content and have hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people watch it without me having to deliver it in real time meant that I could start scaling my business. So the first thing that I absolutely love about Camtasia is its ability to record content like video sales letters and courses. So number 2 is creating product demonstrations. Similar to the slide process, what we started doing was going into products like Beaver funnels and like our courses and like other pieces of software that we were using. And at the time we were building quite complex automation systems, and we were demonstrating how to use YouTube and Vimeo and Quip and Slack and email and all of these different programs. And we started building out a training library both for ourselves and for our customers, but also using that as content to be able to show people the type of products that we've got available. If you've got a built funnel that you like to demonstrate to customers, there's no reason why you can't add that into your sales stack by recording you talking through that funnel, showing people what it does, showing the opt-in form, showing the redirect, showing all these amazing features off. Features are important to products. People do buy based on features. In fact, they tend to close and justify based on features, but giving a demonstration is a fantastic and easy way to show off all the amazing things that people can see, because they can start to visualize the product working for them in front of them. So the second thing that Camtasia 2018 does really, really well is creating product demos. It can literally just capture the screen as you're using it, and we'll talk about it in a minute. The editing capabilities means that you can just record and you don't have to stop or start again. You can just keep recording, go back, chop things out, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But it makes it easier, it takes the pressure off having to do a perfect run because you can edit it later on. The third thing that I absolutely love about Camtasia, and like I mentioned, it helped us start to scale our business. It helped us start to grow and outsource and hire people by creating processes and documentation. For example, every 3 months we have new emails sent out for our coaching calls and our curriculum, and we have new events made, and there's quite a lot of data processing. So I'll go and do that once. I'll show someone how to do it once, and I'll just record the screen, and I'll have Camtasia in front of me, and I'll record what I'm doing and talk through what I'm doing. It's not well edited, it doesn't have to be fancy. I just talk through what it is that I'm doing, and I'll send that over to our member of our team, and I'll say, I need you to do this for every single one of these videos, or I need you to do this for every single one of our blog posts. And what it does is it helped me create a process and a series of documentations that reduce the number of errors made during any kind of process. So if people are having to do something and I've got a particular way of doing it, this is the easiest way for me to be able to show them. Similarly, when we have something going wrong, if I'm having to troubleshoot something, I will use Camtasia to record what's going on the screen. For example, if there's a hosting problem, yesterday we had an SSL certificate problem on one of our sites, and I recorded it and I showed people and I talked to them. I said, I don't know what's going on. Saved that video, uploaded it, sent it over to the guys, and they went, oh yeah, we can see what this is now, because they can see it in real time. There's a bit of a time difference as well, so I couldn't get them on a call straight away. Camtasia helps me scale my business, and it can help you scale your business by creating documentation and processes for the things that you're doing regularly. What you can also do, which I love, is then write up the content after you've recorded it in Camtasia, so you can write up the process almost in real time and more accurately rather than trying to do it from memory. So I'm a massive fan of using it to create processes and documentation. Fourth piece, which kind of moves into this, is repurposing content really easily. Let's say that you write a lot of blog content. There's no reason why you couldn't create a series of slides with that same blog content, just using the heading, and then create blog post style videos, kind of similar to a video sales letter, where it's just the headings and you talking through that piece. So you can start to repurpose content really easily during your use of Camtasia 2018. While I absolutely love Camtasia's kind of recording capabilities, I think its ability to repurpose content and scale out something you've already got is kind of the core of what it does. Camtasia isn't video software, it isn't editing software, it isn't screen capture software, it's scaling software. Camtasia is designed to help you scale your business. There's also loads of kind of interesting features that they have in it, which I'll talk about in a bit, to do with the editing. You can also just save something as audio. So often if I record a video like this, I'll also just export the MP3 version or the M4A version and upload that as an audio version, so that becomes the podcast. And you can change the screen sizes if I'm creating something like a video or presentation, I can change the screen size and then export that as an Instagram TV video. So there's loads of ways to be able to repurpose content using the same suite. And it's such an easy piece of software to use. It really is very, very user-friendly and very, very intuitive. Finally, point number 5, and I think this is people's biggest kind of worry, is how easy is it to edit software? As you can see, and this is inside the Camtasia dashboard now, I'm chopping out bits of content, I'm removing bits of content, I'm moving things around. I absolutely love using the software like this and being able to chop and change things. I can separate audio tracks, I can make things quiet, I can make things louder. You can also import video files that aren't recorded with Camtasia. For example, I tend to record on my Logitech Brio, which is a 4K camera. Now at the moment, Camtasia's webcam recording capabilities aren't that brilliant. They're fine and they do record in HD and it kind of syncs everything up, but I have found that recording it separately via my webcam app, or even if I'll record it with a phone and a camera and have multiple camera shots, I can import all of those into Camtasia, chop and change them around to give it the view that there's a studio and I'm cutting to different cameras. I absolutely love that. There's loads of things like annotation software, there's slide-ins, and if we create other videos, for example, the little subscribe notification buttons, we will add those in and move them around. It's just like a drag and drop editor. If you've ever used PowerPoint or a drag and drop page builder, you will be able to use Camtasia. I think it's an absolutely fantastic piece of kit. The editing might actually be my favorite part of the entire process. So you can buy Camtasia using the link below, or of course you can head over to TechSmith. That is the name of the company, TechSmith. If you go and buy that, it's £226 for the license, and they also have a yearly update license for £45, which I highly recommend. The updates do make a massive difference. I think, again, for the cost, 45 quid for getting regular updates, as well as all their Camtasia courses and certification, I think is well worth it. It's available across the world, no matter what currency you're in. It's just because I'm in the UK, it automatically defaults to 226. I think it's about $300 US, something like that. For the price of what you're getting, I think Camtasia is an outstanding piece of kit. You can also purchase it once and then have it. If you don't want to continually update or go on a maintenance plan, that's absolutely fine. They give you that option, but it's well worth it. Like I said, the link is below for those who want to use it. In summary, I'm a long-time user and it's always inside my tech stack. I never uninstall Camtasia. I'm a massive, massive fan of everything that it does. It's got very powerful editing capabilities. Sometimes the editing software gets a little bit caught up. I have a NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti card, graphics card, which is maybe the second most powerful or third most powerful graphics card on the market, and sometimes even that can't handle kind of the notification, like the little bar splits and stuff. That's a little bit worrying, but for 99% of the stuff, it's absolutely fine. It does a fantastic job, again, for the price, and it's also very, very easy to set up. As soon as you get running, there's loads of tutorials. You can import video files, start repurposing something straight away. Something that I would change is the webcam function. At the moment, it's overly complex, bizarrely. They allow you all these kind of crazy settings, all these kind of recording formats, and all I want to do is record in 4K and have it sync up with whatever I'm doing on screen. And at the moment, while it does do that, I think it's a little bit complex. You have to choose different video formats, you can choose different screen sizes, and even then, I've noticed that it sometimes records in a bit of a weird ratio and format. Apparently you can fix that, I just haven't got around to doing it, but I tend to record separately anyway, and then go back and use it. But from a screen recording perspective, it's perfect. I believe it does record in 4K. If you have a 4K monitor, you can record in 4K. We also use it instead of the screen recording capabilities for things like Zoom. So I actually use Camtasia to record my screen, and that's what I'll then upload for my webinar and training purposes rather than using Zoom. My favorite thing is the editing function. They've added so many features to their editing capabilities to make it look much more slick. You can have all these kind of cool little animations and move-ins. There's loads of built-in products and built-in templates that you can use and add in to just give your videos a bit of a more of a professional feel. I absolutely love it. So we've got the link below. If you want to start creating video content and outsourcing tasks easily, Camtasia 2018 is the scaling software that your business needs to start creating content, outsourcing processes, and troubleshooting any kind of problems. Start screen recording, start repurposing content, start creating content. I'm a massive fan of using Camtasia in all parts of our business process. The link is below, so go ahead and click there and it'll take you straight through to the landing page where you can read a little bit more about it. In the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching this review. I'm Mike from Sell Your Service. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I help funnel builders like you with attracting clients, generating more income, and running a successful and profitable marketing funnel business. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you already use Camtasia in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep building those funnels.